30 days have passed with the Nuobell 80-pound adjustable dumbbells, and I have to say, I think these might be the best on the market at this time. The overall simplicity of the dumbbells being able to change the weight from 5 to 80 pounds by just turning the handle left or right, the overall design, how easy they are to use, the build quality of them, pretty much everything is amazing with these. There are just a few minor things I'd like to improve, but overall I've had great success using these in my workouts for the past month or so. Now, if you can shell out the cash for them, I do highly recommend it, as they make up about 90% or more of the exercises when doing my dumbbell and body weight workouts from the very office I'm sitting in now. So some quick takeaways from these dumbbells are that they are nice and compact, fitting in my small closet in my office, which is one of my must-have things for my fitness equipment. Now, I thought the plastic pieces on the Cradle and on the dumbbells themselves might cause an issue. Now, it might still be too early to really know, but so far they have held up very well, especially the ones on the plates. I thought those might be a problem, but those have been perfectly fine. Now, there is a little piece on the Cradle itself, which is still a little iffy to me. Like, if you accidentally dropped it kind of hard on top of it, I think it might snap. But to me, so far, I've had no problems. Literally no issues taking the dumbbells in and out. My core fitness dumbbells did get stuck when taking them out with 50 pounds, but when I take it out with the 80s or anything less than the 80s, I've never had it get stuck in the Cradle one time. Now, when it comes to accuracy of the dumbbells, these are pretty spot on. I get a 99.8% weight accuracy when weighing out all the plates and the handles. Now, in my original video, I did make a full spreadsheet with all the weights and the accuracy, so I will link that in the description if you'd like to take a look at it yourself as to how I got that 99.8% number. And another thing I've enjoyed with these dumbbells are the knurled handles. Now, my core fitness dumbbells have an ergonomic shape rubber handle, which when you get sweaty can actually get pretty slippery and hard to hold, especially with the heavier weights. But with these knurled handles, I've really been able to use them without any of those issues. Probably my biggest con with these is that they don't fit into my hyperbell bar, which is something I bought to do like bicep curls, tricep extensions, some Romanian deadlifts. But other than that, like, I really don't have much bad to say since getting these from day one. I had some hesitancy in my day one unboxing of what I thought about the plastic parts, but really since then it's gone very smoothly and I love using them in my workouts. The main issue is probably going to be the price for most people. I still do recommend, if you're someone who is short on cash and just looking to get up to 50 pounds, the core fitness dumbbells are for you. But if you have the extra cash or you're willing to wait a little longer and save up the money to get these, especially at the 80-pound mark, I would highly, highly recommend these ones. As I'd probably go back to these over the core if I also didn't want to use my hyperbell. So there are some things I have to play with personally, but if you were looking for probably the best dumbbells I've ever used that go to 80 pounds, it has to be the Nuobells, and I did get them from a specific brand, so you might want to watch out for counterfeits. But if you don't have that kind of cash or you just need something right now, I would go with the core fitness dumbbells, as they are quite a bit cheaper. But enough praise for the Nuobells. Let's take a look at some things I would like to see improved if they make another upgraded option. Now, those plastic pieces, while they still work very well, are still a bit of a concern for me, and I'd love it if they just change it over to metal, especially the small clip on the bottom of the Cradle. Please make that metal, because the hard plastic is still really scary to me if I accidentally dropped it on it. But if you could just kind of change everything to like a metal or a very tough rubber material, I think that would go a long way. Another thing is that I like to take the plates out a lot and do body weight movements with the additional weight in a backpack. But I noticed when I take out the plates, there's like a grease inside it. I think it's just to make it so you can easily turn the handle left and right, which really isn't a problem, but I didn't know that at first, so I stuck it in. You get like nice grease on your fingers, and that can be kind of annoying. But just know that if you are someone like me who uses it in a backpack, there is grease inside that I don't see on the core fitness dumbbells, but are on this product. So just make sure you only take it out holding the plates themselves, not the little holes that the connector goes through. And then, of course, if there's any way to ever lower the price, that would be a big pro, I think, for the majority of people, because a lot of people, I think I've seen this one online, comes up in ads for me all of the time. And it's the main reason I actually got it, so you got me with those ads. But in the end, this is really one of the best dumbbells I've ever used for my home training. I've used the Power Blocks, core fitness dumbbells, and now the Nuobells, and they are by far my favorite. If that handle was just slightly longer and could fit my hyperbell, it would be a huge plus for me as well. So go out there and check out the Nuobells, but regardless of what you pick, make sure you pick the right weight range and price tag for you at this time. But if you want to take a look at my core fitness dumbbells video, as I have a couple and I've used them for more than 5 years before getting the Nuobells, feel free to click the link or video on screen now. But with that, remember to be fit and game on.